The sun beats down on the dry, cracked earth. Dust devils dance in the wind, a cruel mockery of the life-giving rain that seems a distant memory. In rural Kenya, a relentless drought has gripped the land, leaving behind a trail of parched fields and empty stomachs. Families, once vibrant and hopeful, now face the daily struggle for survival. The walk for water is long, often taking hours under the scorching sun. Women and children bear the burden, their weary steps echoing the desperation in their hearts. The water, when they find it, is often scarce and contaminated, a source of illness rather than nourishment. The effects of this relentless drought are devastating. Crops wither and die, leaving families with nothing to harvest and no way to feed themselves. Children, their bellies swollen from hunger, are too weak to attend school. The cycle of poverty tightens its grip, threatening to steal their future. Yet, even in the face of such adversity, the human spirit endures. A flicker of hope remains, a belief that change is possible. And it is, in these desperate times, that heroes emerge, individuals like Elijah Muneen, determined to make a difference. Elijah Muneen knows the struggles of his community all too well. He has seen the impact of drought firsthand, witnessed the suffering etched on the faces of his neighbors. But Elijah is not a man to stand idly by. He is a man of action, a beacon of hope in a time of crisis. Elijah's mission is simple, yet profound: to bring sustainable water solutions to his community, to empower them to break free from the grip of hunger and thirst. He believes that access to clean water is not a privilege, but a fundamental human right, the cornerstone of a brighter future. Elijah envisions a future where children no longer have to walk for hours to find water, where families can cultivate their own food, and where communities can thrive, not just survive. It is a bold vision, but one that Elijah is determined to make a reality. Elijah's plan is not merely to provide temporary relief, but to create lasting change. He understands that true empowerment comes from within, from equipping communities with the tools and knowledge they need to build a better future for themselves. At the heart of his plan lies the power of borehole drilling. These deep wells, drilled into the Earth's aquifers, provide a reliable and sustainable source of clean water, even during the harshest droughts. No longer will families have to rely on contaminated sources or make arduous journeys for a basic necessity. But Elijah's vision extends beyond simply providing water. He knows that to truly combat hunger, they must empower communities to produce their own food. Irrigation systems, fed by the newly drilled boreholes, will transform parched fields into fertile ground. Farmers, once resigned to watching their crops wither and die, will once again be able to provide for their families. The transformation that Elijah envisions is within reach, but he cannot do it alone. It requires the support and generosity of those who believe in the power of compassion, those who understand that even the smallest act of kindness can have a ripple effect. Every donation, no matter how big or small, is a seed of hope planted in the parched earth. It is a lifeline for families struggling to survive, a chance for children to live a life free from the grip of hunger and thirst. With the support of compassionate individuals, Elijah's initiative can drill more boreholes, bringing life-giving water to countless families. They can provide training and resources to farmers, empowering them to rebuild their lives. They can create a brighter future for generations to come. Join the fight. Be the change. The fight against hunger in rural Kenya is a fight for human dignity, for equality, for the fundamental right to a life free from suffering. It is a fight that we can win, together. Join Elijah Muneen in his mission of hope. Every donation, every shared story, every voice raised in support brings us one step closer to a world where no one has to go hungry. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Donate today, and help us quench the thirst for survival.